Welcome back to Super Mario 64 DS, Part 12, we're doing it. Last time we absolutely decimated the Hazy Maze Cave with Luigi and learned the logistics of Wario and his metal cap. And this time, we are playing as Mario, again, for reasons, and I kind of got overeager and at the end of last episode and revealed the method to my level order, and just to realize that we actually have to go back into Hazy Maze Cave. For reasons, even though we have the 100 coin star, we have every star, it doesn't really matter at this point which star we go to, but it would behoove us to go to Star 1, Swimming Beast in the Cavern, because we gotta go back to the cavern and obtain a Wario Cap. Now, we could just obtain the Wario Cap in any other star at the very start of the level, but then we'd have to keep it all the way to the cavern, and it's just no fun. So we're gonna make our way back to the cavern to do a level that, if this game was made as the version it currently is, as the DS version, if this was the first version, this level, I almost guarantee, would not exist. Only because... So, in the original game, as you know, as I've explained, there are 3 different caps, the metal cap, the invisible cap, and the wing cap, as opposed to just the power flower, that does different things, depending on which character, and the wing cap, of course. So there were 3 different switches, unlike just the wing cap switch we got. Okay, camera, you're gonna need to chill. I don't know why he, guess 'cause I jumped on him, he came down. Anyways, 3 different areas. 1 for the invisible cap, 1 for the metal cap, 1 for the wing cap. And the wing cap one in this one is the one we did in part 5, I think it was, maybe, possibly. I could be wrong on that. But they left the invisible cap and metal cap stages in, they just don't serve the same purpose anymore. But because we still do need to use the metal cap, we're going to need to go in as Wario, and since we don't have Wario unlocked, there won't already be a Wario cap in there. So we are not going to want to lose the Wario cap, as I have literally done 3 failed recordings of this episode because I've lost the Wario cap. Actually, the first one I entered without the Wario cap, and then spent 15 minutes trying to do it without Wario. Anyways, Dory. I was gonna explain the logistics of Dory, because we kind of didn't cover that in the first level, of Hazy Maze Cave. The way Dory goes depends on the way that your character faces, so unless you're facing directly straight with Dory, he won't go directly straight. If you're not looking at Dory's neck, or toward his snout, if you're on his head, he'll just be going in a circle forever, and depending on your angle, it's a wider circle. Anyways, let's go into this another metal pool and not get hit by these guys, because wow. And then let's get this metal and take care of this boy. And let's get these first and foremost. We're collecting red coins, and this is the main part we need to do with Wario. So, good, I got that taken care of. Now if we lose the Wario cap, it really doesn't matter. I would kind of prefer not to, though. So let's just go try to collect the rest of the red coins. There's one here. Actually, let's talk to this Babam buddy. Whoa, you've collected quite a few red coins, huh? Well done. Please take a look at the map below. Yeah, it's very... At this point, we've collected so many of them that it's hard to really see. And he's got this Goomba here. Smash it. And then we have this, where the green switch would be in the original game. I was having some weird graphical errors in my failed recordings. There was like a shadow underneath that. Anyways. Oh, we kinda still need this. Okay. We're gonna get it. Whew. And then collect this star. And then it boots us out. And then it boots us out at Hazy Maze Cave. And I wish it didn't do that, because there's actually a second star there that we need to get, so I'll be right back. We're going back in. Mario. So this time, we actually don't want to use Wario. In fact, Wario is one of the characters we cannot use for this. It would behoove us... I'm using that word a lot this episode, jeez. to use Mario. Mario is the easiest way to get, and there you saw what I meant about Dory, who goes in the direction I'm facing. So if I'm like facing to the right on Dory's back, he'll just be going in a right circle the whole time. Anyways, we don't need to collect red coins anymore. Move over these snuffets. Actually, let's see what this says. I didn't read this before. Oh. Right to the ground. So if you go... Let's talk about this. That yellow block was not there in the original game. If you go through that waterfall, you will be outside the castle grounds. And it'll be a problem. It'll be a big old problem. You're nowhere near Hazy Maze Cave. Yeah. But what we want to do here, they give us this for a reason. They want you to use Mario and P-Balloon up because there's actually a secret star where this arrow is pointing. Yeah, I thought you might be able to backflip Luigi, but definitely not. You have to use Mario there. And just go straight through the block, Mario. You do you, you know? Man. So that is behind the waterfall. I just hit save and quit. Well, I swear every time I attempt this dang everything, it's just a big old problem. It's just a big problem. We need to go back to the basement, so we'll be doing that. And now that we are back in the room of Hazy Maze Cave, we don't need to be there, we can just leave. We're going to be going on to a new course today, ignoring those bunnies. Lethal Lava Land. And I'm really excited for this one. This is a very interesting course. Course 7, Lethal Lava Land, Star 1, Boil the Big Bully. The Lava World, partway through the game. Don't be a pushover. If anyone tries to shove you around, push back. It's one-on-one with a fiery end for the loser. Let's take a look at this. Running around in circles makes some bad guys roll their eyes. Use the touchscreens to run smoothly. Yeah, touchscreens, because there's more than one. Imagine if Nintendo put out a system with more than one touchscreen. It's Lethal Lava Land. If you catch fire or fall into a pool of flames, you'll be hopping mad. You can still control your character, just don't lose your cool. Is this the first level where we've seen lava? Well, unlike in the 2D games, not insta-kill, and there's a Wario block over there. I'm sure this just tells us about Wario blocks. Or shell shredding. That's a thing. Anyways, this is an interesting level. We got bullies. They don't actually harm you, but they do damage you. You're going to want to punch them. If you use Wario, your punches actually do more. Yoshi pretty much can't do anything against them. You can ground pound them, so I suppose he can do something. I just realized I'm not going the way I normally take. What was that about knowing the game like the back of my hand that I always say? All the time? Let's go the other way. And not die there. Whew. Go over here, looking at this puzzle of Bowser. Ignore that sound for now. You'll know what that sound means later. At a later point in time. Anyways, I usually take this way for this mission. And here's the big bully that we gotta boil. You can dive, you can ground pound. Actually, I'll say this. Ground pounding was much easier. In the N64 version. I don't think you could be like stunned mid ground pound in that version. Anyways, these stairs are actually really hard to get up on if you accidentally hang on to their ledge. So yeah, it's just a big version of those small bully enemies, which actually got a redesign in Super Mario 3D World, and I just realized it reset my life count because I saved and quit. But it's fine, we're going back into Lethal Lava Land with Star 2, Bully the Bullies. So first was Boil the Big Bully, now it's Bully the Bullies. So this time we are going to want to go the way I tried to go initially, and the reason I didn't want to go that way, even though I could still technically get to the Big Bully that way, is because I didn't want to spoil the events of this mission, but I inadvertently spoiled the red coin mission, which looks absurdly easy, doesn't it? Just saying. This is a power flower. Okay, I wasn't super sure if that was a power flower or a... Whoa! Chill out. Yeah, see, you can still get to that Big Bully that way with that cage. In fact, we're still going to want to use the cage just as a stepping stone. Hey, man. Also, if you are, like, recovering from from falling into lava, it's very particular with hitboxes. If you are recovering from falling into lava, landing on a bully will push it back. So, bully to bullies, I actually think is a little bit harder. See, ground pounding... Does ground pounding just not work at all? It does. It's just way less efficient in this. Because, like, most of the time, in the N64 version at least, I would just... Wow. Yeah, don't let them hit you from behind. While you're in midair. Most of the time in the N64 version, I would just, or while you're in midair at all, jeez. I would just, like, lure them to the side and then ground pound. Just don't jump. Stay out of the air. They'll hit you. They'll hit you real hard. Anyways, if you're using Wario, he hits these guys back way harder. And once you get rid of those three, a big bully shows up. So now there's two big bullies, technically. I always interpret it as the same one. He just comes back for revenge. But that can't be the case because they are technically both here. And I just went against my own logic and jumped. Look at me. Oof. Actually, in Mario 3D World, there was a Prince bully. So that was interesting. Adds to the bully lore. Maybe these are like the king and queen. But yeah, defeat that guy. Get yourself a star that you don't have to go upstairs for, so it's arguably easier. I swear to you, those stairs are everyone's worst nightmare. I have died. In fact, I think in the original Mario 64 Let's Play, I might have died to those stairs. But yeah, that's what you do. You boil the big bully. No, balls. If I die. One man versus stairs. Falling. No! But yet again, we're going to be going back into Lethal Lava Land with Star 3, 8-coin puzzle with 15 pieces. Man, I wonder where we saw that. 15 pieces, huh? And the most pointless Bob-omb Buddy ever. Look at that. Look at those red coins. Zoom into the... Just absurd. Anyways, we're gonna want to cross the straw bridge. Not worry about this guy. Let's kill him for good measure, but not go down there because there's actually a warp down there. And we're not gonna get the red. Unlike most levels, we're not gonna get the 100-coin star on this red coin. But we are going to see. Whoa, hey man, what happens when the puzzle actually completes? Whoa, chill out, chill. Did I just die on the red coin mission of Lethal Lava Land? It's funny because it's so easy to get to that it's not even worth cutting away. But like, wow, I almost never die on that. Wow. It's because the lineup of the pieces is out to... I think it's always the same way it goes. And now we're stuck. You never want to be stuck under here with the Mr. I. Oh gosh, this is going. It's going some way. Yeah, see, so when it lines up, coins pop out of the center. And by out of the center, I mean on every tile. That's different. That's super different from... Maybe it is targeting me. Huh. Never knew. Anyways, coins pop out of every tile. In the N64 version, I'm pretty sure they just popped out of the center. Like it was a wooden post, you know? Okay, that's another star down. We're gonna go into Lethal Lava Land yet again. We're just conquering Lethal Lava Land like we did Hazy Maze Cave last episode with Star 4. Red Hot Log Rolling. Now this is a level that I thought there was only one way to get to, but I guess I'm wrong. The way I always take involves the shell, but we can't have the shell if we don't have Wario, so... Which there isn't actually a Wario cap in this level, huh? Go figure. We're going to want to ignore these bullies and take this metal grate. Try to avoid this fire. You probably want to keep the camera how it is now, facing forward. Where are you going? Yeah, 9 times out of 10, at least in the N64 version, I would take the, be careful there. Oh no, definitely line that up horizontally. I would use this shell, the green shell, to get here. Wow, the physics of this feel really wrong. We're gonna get onto here, and then right over here is yet another star, and that's how you get that without the green shell. I wrote this star order in 2017, right before the original playthrough, so that's why it's not super fresh in my memory. That's why I didn't remember I needed to be Wario to get the thing. Star 5, hot-footed into the volcano. This one's a little more in depth than the other ones, but it's fine. It's a good one. Oh, what's this? This is the shell. It's not within here. Yeah, so they don't want you to use the shell to log rolling, I guess. It's not exclusive to Wario. In that case, I'm not positive what's in the Wario. Anyways, we're gonna want to go in here. If you let the thing spinning around it completely stop, the volcano will erupt. But here we are inside the volcano, which is a whole new sub-level. There's two ways we can go, but we're gonna go the forward way. Could have gone backwards, but no. Oof. But like the Cool Mountain slide, this is another sub area. Not quite like behind the waterfall, because behind the waterfall is technically its own level, and this is technically part of Lethal Lava Land still. Oh man, gonna be careful there. Again, DS controls are not necessarily optimal. They can be preferable in some cases, but certainly not every case. Okay. Even in the N64 version, though, this gives me trouble sometimes, just jumping from pole to pole, because you can't exactly judge super well if you're lined up to go to the next pole. Anyways, that's hot-footed into the volcano. And with that, we have covered 5 stars in Lethal Lava Land, and we finally, for real this time, finished up Hazy Maze Cave. So with that, I'm gonna say au revoir. I'll see you in the next episode, where we will continue in Lethal Lava Land. See you guys later.